Hello my DIY artsy crafty friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name's Dee, the Messy Perfectionist, and on this channel I am sharing my love and learning for all things artsy crafty related. Lately I've been sharing mostly my adult coloring journey, which has been new to me and very fun. I started this channel because I do believe that every person is a creative being, and sometimes we just need to allow ourselves to be in that vulnerable space to be artistic in some way, however way we choose. So welcome to this little judgment-free, creative, safe learning space in my corner of the internet where we can share and hopefully maybe learn something fun together. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a page I completed out of this adult coloring book, Mythographic. It is the Magical Earth edition by Joseph Kettenbang, and it is my first time trying underpainting. So I did a base layer or underpainting using my Ohuhu Alcohol Markers that you can see here, and then I went in on top of that using my Prismacolor Priemier Pencils and then some other light embellishments with my acrylic paint pens. So I thought I would share the process with you all as I embarked on this new journey. I was very nervous about doing this because it's something I've really wanted to try and just haven't really known how to do it. And though it's not the greatest thing ever, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out for my first go. I want to start learning a little bit more about this and get better at this technique. As with everything that I'm doing lately, I just want to continue to improve, but thought I'd take you guys along for this little journey. And this page here I'm just showing you is my next color along I think I'm going to do. That was a page out of Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Witch's Cottage, and I've drawn some things on it and plan on doing that, but we'll get to that later. So I did this as mostly time-lapse video. I'm just pointing out here the piece that I did do with pencil. I tried to start with a little area because I was so nervous about doing this. So started there and then figured, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and record it and we'll see how it goes. And like I always do with you guys, I try to keep it real, share my wins and my fails. So here we go. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, if you found something interesting in this video, you felt inspired in some way, or you'd like to see more from me, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, share, comment, all that good stuff. It really will help my little channel grow, and I'm having so much fun creating content and sharing it all with you guys. I appreciate you all so much, and thank you in advance for doing all of those things, and of course watching the video to the end. And we will talk periodically as we go through the video. Because it is going so fast doing the time lapse, I know it'll seem like it's jumping around a little bit, but I did try to stop at some points and be able to zoom in when I was working on one specific area, like the roses or like the pixel areas. I think I was able to zoom in a little bit, but like doing these leaves here and I'm kind of jumping around, so you can see it's going so fast. But before I go to the next piece, I will do like a progression photo or a progression video where you will get a better picture of it in its entirety. And then at the end, I will also kind of do a side-by-side so you guys can see the before and the after. And that was really the point of this. I just wanted to share my experience of doing underpainting with the markers for the first time and sharing how it came out, and also the comparison, which I thought was really cool. It was a big difference, and I will definitely be doing this technique again. First thing when I saw this picture, I knew that I wanted to create kind of stars or some galaxy type image in the pixelated areas. So I wanted to keep those dark with the dark blues and the purples. And I wanted the image to kind of look like as if it was coming from those colors. So the purple, bluish roses and things like that. I wanted to keep the boy that's in his VR gear in a neutral kind of palette. So just he's in like grays, and then the wires and things that are coming off of his visors, they look very bright right now, but I mute them down when I go in with my pencils, and you'll see the difference when I'm doing that there. But so that was just kind of my mindset as I was beginning this page. So here's a good midpoint in the progression of the page that is slower, so you can see what I have done so far before working on the boy, and then going back in, working at the other areas a little bit more, adding in some fine liner pen, and then of course at the end with the final touches with the acrylic paint pens. Initially, I debated even doing any kind of overlay over the boy and his gear, but I really wanted to create a little bit more shadowing. So of course, once I got started doing that, I just wound up going with it. You see me use my blender and my eraser a whole lot doing this page, and that was just simply because I had never done this before, and there was some things that I wanted to create on this page that weren't working out the way that I thought they might, and I should have tested them first, but I did not, because I get impatient and just want to go in at it and do it. And then I was having trouble with his hands here just kind of trying to create the shading for like the knuckles, but I eventually got it the way that I wanted to. Wasn't planning on doing a ton of detail here. Like I said, I kind of wanted him to be kind of neutral and everything else to stand out. So now I'm just kind of brightening everything up. I went back in and you can see the touches that I'm doing on the flowers there, and then also the hummingbirds. I really liked the way that the hummingbirds came out. I think they were my favorite part of this page. I wanted them to appear almost iridescent, and I feel like I achieved that pretty well. So I wanted them to look like that blended, you know, not necessarily realism, because this is virtual reality, right? And I wanted that to be further portrayed by the colors that I chose for the hummingbirds and also the roses and things too. I then went in with my fine liner Sharpie to go over the pixelated areas just to make some of that look a little bit sharper. I wanted it to be blurred on the inside, but I didn't want the blur to be going over the blocks necessarily. So I felt like this helped. And then I took my acrylic paint pens and just created kind of the illusion of maybe stars in all those pixelated areas with little dots and stars with my gold and silver pens, and I like the way it came out overall. So as I'm wrapping this up, I will throw in a still picture here in a second that will be kind of a side-by-side showing the before and after. So the image with just the marker and then the image with the pencil overlay, and look at the difference. It is such an improvement to my eyes anyway. It's so pretty. This was so much fun to do and I really enjoyed the process, and I'm looking forward to using this technique more often. But more than that, what do you guys think? And have you tried this technique? Is it something you enjoyed? Let me know down in the comments below. Once again, thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember to always take at least a little bit of time for yourself. Be kind to yourself and others. Bye.